Hello, good people. Hi. How's your Wednesday? I see Ulabantu abangenayo. I see people. Hi, Mona Lisa. You're the first one. How are you? Hi, Dudu. How are you? Right, guys. Long time, and hopefully righty. Hope you're all fine. How's things? How are you keeping on? Abase Goli, are you safe? I remember when that incident happened. Gas leak lapana. I never greeted people. I never checked on people. Nguthi banjani. Hi Tax Kumalo. It's been a while indeed. Say that again. Thank you, Nozipho Matema. If you missed me, ngiyabonga kakhulu. You don't know the feeling, guys. Lami ngiyabe miss us too much. Ngizama ukuthi ngihlanganise izikhathi, try and work around my time, but ngibona ukuthi no, I can't. That's why every time when I get a little bit free, I try and make sure I come more frequently, because I know when I get busy, I don't get time to come. Remember, guys, I'm everything. Yeah, I'm everything. I'm a full-time. I'm fully employed. I'm a mother. I'm a wifey. I'm a church person. I am everything. Yeah. I've got family as well. I've got you guys as well. So at times, I just get too overwhelmed. It's been long, but I've been missing you. Really, I have been missing you. Tandi Wesbanda, how are you? Great. Ma causative. I hope I've said this correctly. Ngobe Arinda, how are you? I'm great. Thank you. I'm all right. How are you guys? What's happening? Those who are in South Africa, are you okay? Are you safe? Is everything okay? I mean, are you safe really? Guys. The weather just changed. Are you safe, guys, wherever you are? Yeah, before we start getting on to serious business, I just want to check if people are safe, if we still one piece. To keep checking on each other and all that. Yeah, landing abona sengithule too much. Just check. Nobantu, are you okay? Is everything all right? Yeah. Maut Tendai Gwenzi, I'm great, thank you. How are you? Wongi, hello. How are you? Inese was safe, thank you. Great. If you're safe, guys, Lame, I'm happy because I had Wuti Kwabalama casualties, with lots of casualties, and yeah, it's scary anyway, because you don't know what next is going to happen, in as much as Kwayenzakala in the CBD, but you don't know how far it could stretch. Yeah, I'm in the middle of my IELTS lessons. How are you? Long time. Oh, great. And then how are you listening to me? No, because I hope it's serious. You need to concentrate. Where are you? Thank you anyway for tuning in. Where are you? And to teach how Kanga, why you're on live? You're with me here on live. Where are you? No, because Bushe, how are you? I'm great, thank you. I'm great. We are okay and safe. Makosetive. What's your name? I want to say it correctly. I'm from Pambanisa amabizo abantu. In as much as lama abantu bepambanisa ibizo lami, but it's not akutaza. I just want to call your name correctly. Makosetive. Makosetive. Right. I mean, Bulawai. So Ulotamia nyamjela no, because unless if you're with somebody else. Now Lotamia nyamjela, check on your student. Your student is busy with me on live lab. Meetings or one umuntu ngeshort hey, guys, you disappointed me. You disappointed me. I just had one or two. At the city cut your hair out of the I don't know how many comments we had. But liyalile ngenwele zen. No, thank you. Lalile sibili. A lot of people refused but I just wanted to show you what I've got another look. Yeah, I've got another look, which I always think it's good on me. Yeah, it's good on me, guys. So next time I won't consult you. Honestly, yesterday I was tempted to just get a scissors and because siyadaka at times. I'm jelly. All right, no, I won't. I won't. But how are you getting on? How are the lessons? Are you grasping? Is it as difficult as people say it? The good thing, Ngani, especially if you're doing it for EK work, right? E-healthcare assistant. Ama scores are really, they're reasonable. Yeah, you're able to get the required scores. Tina, I remember they wanted us to get about 6, 7. No, a 6 like Ovele would put you borderline. In other countries, they wouldn't allow you with a 6. So you really needed to get a band score of 7, 8, at least 9, somewhere there. So you can imagine. Yeah, that's why a lot of people, rewrite the IELTS. But when I'm mnandi kakhulu, guys. I'm mnandi kakhulu. Then there's one thing that I need to address, guys. You know me, when I come, before we share the opportunities, I think let's share the live. Let's share the live so that when I start talking, we just talk and talk and talk, and we won't stop. We won't be brought back by people and we city this and that and that. So just tag people, share the live, guys. I've always said our reason of sharing the live is so that we get our prospect employers, right? Everybody is just out there, people are running their companies, yeah, even on social media like this. So when we come and share these opportunities, we increase our chances of getting the jobs as well, right? Thank you. I like that attitude. Yes, guys, can I please have the loves and the likes to see Uguti? We're all here, we're together. You can all hear me. Yeah, I would certainly appreciate that. I would certainly appreciate that. So for my love, my likes, then we share the live as well. And I'm glad you can hear me. Yeah. I'm glad you can hear me. Hello, everybody. Thanks for coming on live. Thank you too, Lungile, for coming on live. Yeah, because I can't just come here in Kulumengeta. So when you guys come, when I call, a live, you guys still come. I really appreciate that as well. Yeah. I'm at work, but we'll try to follow. No problem, no. I don't usually delete my lives. I have even extended to uploading them on YouTube. So in case you missed the live, don't worry. You'll find it still there. You also find it on YouTube. Yeah. You'll find it on YouTube. So I try and make sure we stick to exactly an hour for each live. If we don't finish doing whatever we'll be doing here, we're going to continue. We'll cut the live and then continue again, right? Max Vanda says the good thing about locks, you can cut them off and the Jamaicans and interlock again if you want them back. I've done that. Yeah, I've done that too. I've once done that. But now it depends if you get the right person to to crush them back. Yeah, because the last time I did it, I was back home. Yeah. And Lapa, people don't know really what they're doing, especially on my looks. So I do them myself. I'm great, guys. I'm great. Hi, Pesci. Right, Pesci, how's things? Hope you're great. Lovely to see you. I know your time differences are crazy, but you always make sure you tune in, you listen to whatever we have to share. So I really appreciate you for that. Daphne Rutendo, how are you, Dali? I'm great, thank you. Hello, sis. Good. Hi. Looking good. Thank you so much. Right. So, guys, I think 30 is a good number. So I will start talking, and I always start with the motivation before we start sharing the opportunities. So for those who don't know me, tell me, guys, if you can hear me clearly. Just tell me if you can hear me clearly. I try to put myself in a corner, where people won't disturb us and everything. I know it's not nice, to start hearing background noises and everything. So yeah, I'm just in my small little corner, and I hope you can hear me. Just confirm if you can hear me. Let's check as well on this end. Uguti, you can hear me. Let's see. Great. Let's share the live, guys. Kindly do share the live. Thank you. Yeah, I see that I can hear myself as well. So great. Right, I'll just give a brief history of myself, and then for those who don't know me, my name is Nobantu Dlodlombambo. I'm a nurse by profession. I reside in Ireland. I came through a visa opportunity, work visa, critical skills work visa permit. And I've been here for about 2.5 years now. I'm here with my family. Yeah, I think basically that's that. And then why I'm here, why I'm talking to you right now, I just thought of, coming on and sharing diaspora opportunities after I realized that there's lots of opportunities out here when I got here. But when I was back home, I never used to see those opportunities. I never used to hear those opportunities. I'll just, depend on hearsay, like, people who are in the diaspora asking them, what's happening that side? Is there any jobs? Or I would actually go on websites, check for the jobs on myself. But we didn't have, I didn't notice platforms like these where people would come, tell you about the diaspora, share these opportunities, encourage you, you know what, this journey is not easy, but you need to keep moving. And then I thought, all right, those are some of the things that I might have missed the time when I was preparing for my diaspora journey. So that motivated me to say, you know what, my journey was a bit crazy, it was tricky, and it was the time of COVID. You know, no one was there to really take me through. There was a time where I was really getting depressed, guys. I was so much into depression. But you know how it is tonight, Africans, you never want to come out open and say, guys, I'm depressed. But I was going through all that and I had no one to talk to. I'd gone, Facebook. There was really nothing, no one telling me, you know what, calm down, Novanto, this is it, this is happening. That's how things are like. Till I think I saw Pauline Popomoyo, those who follow YouTube, there's Pauline Popomoyo. She started all this, I started seeing what she does, she was telling people, preparing people about this diaspora and everything. Then I said, wow, this is great, really, right? And then I thought, okay, I think I could do this as well, yeah? Because we need platforms like this just to encourage people and tell people what the diaspora is not just for certain people. The diaspora can be for everybody, as long as you have the zeal, as long as you know what you want, as long as you have a push factor, you have a reason to relocate. So go ahead, go on, relocate. And by the way, the diaspora is not only the UK, guys. Like I'm telling you, Mina, I'm based in Republic of Ireland. It's outside UK totally, yeah, so don't be confused. We use euros as currencies and it's within the EU. So there's different places. There's Australia, there's Canada, there's New Zealand, there's USA, there's China, there's lots of places, guys, when we say the diaspora. So I thought, okay, if I could take it upon myself, to just make some few researches, because all the information is right there. But I've noticed, especially people who are back in my country, in Zimbabwe, you don't usually have access to, the internet. If you do, it's expensive, very, very expensive. So people don't have, time to get onto, Google or get onto, search around for these jobs. Yeah. So I thought, okay, let me do that on their behalf. Then I went on, I started, with doing some small lives, talking about the diaspora life and everything. And I saw a positive response, really. People were interested in what I was sharing. And, I thought, okay, this is a great move. Let's go on. And, it went on. And I then realized, people are really getting jobs from whatever I'm sharing. When I share an opportunity, people apply, people are getting positive responses and they're being recruited wherever they want to go. And then one positive thing also that I realized is even the sponsors themselves, the recruiters, they were coming through to my inbox, asking me, are you available? Maybe one or two people that you think they can qualify for umsebenzi onje, and then just tell them to come through to us, let them send amaphepha abogiti, and then we see if they qualify. Then I said, wow, so this is more like a, an intermediator thing, like, yeah. So I want to know, it's quite helpful, really. It's very helpful. So that's how, the story unfolded, and that was me. And then along the way, I thought, all right, let me do this on a professional way. Actually, let me just try and, register a recruitment company, yeah. And I did that. I remember I came through here and I did, you know what, guys, this is what I've always wished for. Recruitment company has been registered and everything. Yeah. And then, everything according to the book. And then now we are now in the process of making sure the company, it's called the Unlimited Recruitment. Then we're now in the process where we need to make sure we get a license to recruit from overseas, right? So currently we have not yet been licensed for that, but at least I'm able to, liaise, yeah. If there are companies that I hear what they are recruiting, I try and pick up my phone, call them, find out if they're recruiting internationally, because all we want is jobs that will recruit us internationally, the jobs that will give us visa sponsorships, and then that was that. So that's just a brief background, guys. And then for those who will be coming, maybe we inbox somebody who's wanted to give visa sponsorships. I do not, guys. I do not have COSs. I just come as a platform. I create a platform ukuthi abantu bathi share ama opportunities wherever they are. And then one lovely thing also that I realized is our fellow colleagues, those who are in the diaspora, they've also, decided to come through, and share their experiences wherever they are, how the journey was for them and how they are coping. We've had lots of people. We've had Oshefra, we've had Osis Musa, we've had Shine. Shine is one of the recruiters. We have had, especially for those who have followed me for a while, we've had a lot of people coming through. Those who are in the cruise ship, Uput Tabani has come through. Those who are in the USA, we've had Uput Kosi. That's a way of motivating. And then lately, of which it's really been helpful, we've had Uputu Stivovo, Steven is a healthcare worker, he's a healthcare assistant together with his wife, and they're doing so well. He has so much motivation to give to us. So that's basically what I do. And we used to run another page, a page, Liana, for whatever reason, it was hacked, so we lost the page. So we started growing a new page, which is this one, So for those who have not been seeing me for a while, it's because you were following me on the other page, you then had to try and locate me from here or from my personal profile, So guys, that's it. Because I think it's very important for me to introduce myself, because they don't really know what I do. They think maybe I'm a sponsor, I'm a what. But one thing that I'll tell you guys, don't be scammed out there. Do not be scammed. From all the recruiters that I've seen, from all the sponsors, I've never seen a sponsor, guys, who comes out there, does a live and tells you what I am sponsoring, bring your documents, do that. I've never. Unless if it's, maybe the British or I'm Irish, because if you go to most companies, they actually come out and say, we're recruiting and blah, blah, blah. But mostly those are companies that are recruiting locally. That want people who reside within the country, like especially in Ireland. If you go through Facebook, because I've one of the companies who are saying we are recruiting, and they are saying this and that. So, but Tina, the African countries, in as much as we are recruiting, but you'll never see us, with our companies coming through city Faganama people and we are recruiting, in as much as we would have websites, my website, so would the city go through the website, check such a job and then apply. But at times you want maybe to go a step further, to come through and say we are recruiting. But I guess it all depends on, you get overwhelmed. The sponsors or the recruiters get overwhelmed with the applications. So the best thing that you need to do is go through the links, go through the websites, the company websites, check for those jobs one by one. That way you won't lose it. You won't go wrong, guys. You won't go wrong, and you'll be applying correctly. So I thought I should just introduce myself, really the background of why we are talking like this, why there is Novanto's page and everything, right? I see a question there. Says, do you have a clue about nursing schools outside? Do they offer apprenticeships like here in Zim, or you pay for your fees? But for now, I be my qualifications. Oh yes, they do. You have to pay a certain fee. And then I guess it all depends with different companies as well, different countries as well. So different countries have different requirements. So what you need to do is just Google. You check on UK nursing schools, you check how many requirements are, and you get all the information from there. If you want to go the Ireland route, you also do the same and all that, So Google has made things so easy. It has made things so easy. Or here in Ireland, they actually opened up an opportunity for those who came maybe as carers. You come in as a carer, and then along the way you decide, no, I want to do nursing. They really opened up to abantu who want to train in nursing, because a lot of people are migrating. I'm Irish, they are migrating to other greener pastures. So there's always been that shortage, the skills shortage, so they want to make sure they're training nurses as often as they can. So they've opened up. A lot of people have enrolled for the nurse training, but specifically those who are already here. But if you're overseas, you really cannot get that that sponsorship, a study sponsorship to come and study nursing. You can come and study other things. But there was a time where I presented opportunities for scholarships. Other courses you certainly can, but for nursing I'm not quite sure here in Ireland. And then in the UK and other countries, Australia, whatever, just check. Google will lead you to the right path, what to do and everything, and that way you should get the positive, you should get the responses that you require. No, because I hope I've answered you correctly. Otherwise, those who are joining us, guys, hi, feel at home. We've just started talking, and I was just introducing myself, and I wanted you guys to have an idea of who you're talking to. Lingabi misled, and then don't come to my inbox and start telling me, offering me, crazy mali linjela ukuthi hayi ngizakunika my sister ngizakubhadala. Uyabongibhadalelani? What are you paying for? Because I'm not doing what you think I'm doing. Yeah, I just created a platform. I'm a sponsors. When if you know of an opportunity, you come through, share with our people, share. And if you don't need that opportunity, when somebody else needs it, so come through, let's share. And we don't choose what lapa was specifying kuphela ama healthcare jobs. No, all different jobs. That's why I've tried to invite a lot of people, from different professions. I've introduced abantu cruise ship. I've introduced you to drivers. I've introduced you to healthcare assistants. So it's a variety. There's quite a lot of jobs, guys, that you can come here and do. And when I say come here, don't misquote me. When I say the jobs that you can come and do here, I'm not specific to Ireland, but I'm specific to the diaspora. So don't limit yourself. That's one thing that I'm going to tell you. Don't limit yourself to when you want Ireland, anything else that comes along, you don't take. I remember there was a time where I was talking to you about, New Zealand and Canada. I presented opportunities to you lapha ngalijela there's these opportunities, and that you can actually go as a visitor, and do this. And because the opportunities have been open, when you come in as a visitor, you can actually apply for a work permit when you're already there, because most of these countries would want you to be there, right? It's only UK that I know, and other countries, but other countries would want them critical skills holders, where they'll sponsor you from abroad. But UK has been recruiting my healthcare assistants like mad, like crazy. UK recruit my healthcare assistants like crazy, guys. That's why even ama-scammers amaningi based khona ngapha e-UK. I-island besingani sifuna ukungena esitayeleni sangikhona, but abantu bangikhona, they are quickly apprehended, bahle bebanjwe very very fast, uyabona. But I'll tell you one thing, guys, COS vele ungayithengi. Do not buy COS. Angazi ukuthi ngingakhuluma ngime phezu kwetafula kumbe ngikhulume ngingaphi, but COS ungayithengi, because ayithengiswa. COS, when you are applying, for those who are running these companies, these recruitment companies, they know COS you applyela, and now we applyela for just £199. And then when you're told to pay 5,000, you're told to pay 7,000, you're told to pay 10,000, what are you paying that money for? Because guys, everything is just according to the book. Everything we are everything according to the book. So if you want to do the shortcut and just promote these scammers, you are to be blamed, because if you were not paying for these things when I'm said off, then these guys will be out of business. Remember, I am not saying don't work with them or whatever. Those people are in business, but deal with somebody who you can afford. When I say who you can afford, there are some companies who can sponsor you fully 100%. Some companies can offer you. Come through.
I want to bed.
All right, as long as you won't make noise, or you come back later.
Yeah, come back.
All right. So other companies, guys, they will sponsor you fully, like 100%. All right, I'll call you. They can sponsor you 100%, like from flights to everything. To my IELTS, they pay for you your IELTS and everything, right? Those are other companies, they can do that. Abanye, they are small companies, they're trying to grow in the business. So they ask you to pay for your tickets, air tickets. They'll ask you to pay for your IELTS. They'll ask you to pay almost for everything, right? But everything, when you calculate, it doesn't even reach to 4,000, to 5,000, 4,000. So you cannot be, wrecked off your hard-earned money that way. And then of late, most companies do not have hours. If you hear a company saying to you, we do not have hours, don't force matters. Because for you to come here when you do not have hours, guys, you'll be a destitute. and uzahawula sibili. I've had lots of people, you know, that have been calling, you know, asking for ama-switch and everything because they're stranded. And ama-switch angikhona lawo nalawo, they seem to be scarce for whatever reason. And at times you don't even need to go for these switches because it may affect your, you know, your residence permit. Yeah, your residence permit may, like, also apply like leave to remain. They now start counting from the time you got your new COS, and when now you've been in the country maybe for 1 year, instead of them starting to count what you are now a year in the diaspora, they now start counting what you are now 0 because you're now working on a new COS. They are going to, so weigh your options before you just go with, you know, companies that will tell you we do not have hours. One, companies that will request you to pay lots and lots of monies. It's not even relevant to pay those monies. I'll say that to you. It's not Iowa. It's not giving. Yeah, I heard somebody say it's not giving. It's not worth it. You are just putting yourselves as Gweredin. And when you invest your money that way, guys, it's a 50-50 situation. Abanye have been robbed of that hard-earned money. Ajelo ukuthi pay, and then when you pay, I'm going to organize for you a SOS. There's nothing like that. There's nothing like organizing a SOS. I've always wanted somebody to come and explain to us when a company says I have COSs, how do you stock COSs? How do you have a bunch of COSs with you when you are supposed to be applying for those COSs according to your applicants? Yeah, if you have no one to sending in an application, you should be applying for my COS using my documents. So I don't know how it's done. I wish I could get that response. Every time I always say nzabuzu shine, but I forget. Okay, so I thought maybe if we get those things clarified, right, in another group, let me look for it. All right, Shefra, how are you, Dali? Hope you're great. Nice to see you. How are you, everybody, those who've just joined us? Right, we'll wait for that, Shefra. We will certainly wait for that. Right, okay, somebody said UK has opened for AMA builders. Hey, all right, let's see if we can get that link. You see, that's how we do it. We come as people, right? Because I noticed, you know, I can't run or face or WhatsApp group. I can't. I'm just too busy, guys. I'm also a businesswoman. Yeah, I sell aloe vera products. I sell natural, you know, herbs, kukutu, dabo, ndolwane, and everything. Yeah, so I get so busy. Busy WhatsApp group I can't run. I can't. So bear with me. We use this Facebook forum to come through. If you have links, we are my links. We look at those links and then we move. And a lot of people have got breakthroughs through this way of doing things. So it's up to you. If you think you're right, you're at the right place, and if you think no, this is not my cup of tea, you're most welcome, guys. A lot of people are now doing what I'm doing here. You're most welcome. You can go wherever. And at the end of the day, we just want you to realize your dreams. I personally want you to realize your dreams. I want you to come abroad, you know, work for your family, because that's the in thing. That's the in thing. So Shefra, I'll wait for the link. Now I told her just bring it through, Daddy. Right, Shefra is one of our regulars. Lapa, you know, she has shared her stories, and anybody who wants to join Lahati, share her story. This is the platform we come through and share. Lillian Harati is saying, so Sis Nova, is IELTS required in Ireland, right? It also depends on what profession, why you want to come to Ireland as a what, and then we can respond from there. So it all depends. Is it required for what profession are you looking at, or what job specifically are you looking at, and then we can take it from there. Just answer me that one, Lillian. We are currently which job in particular. Let's share the live, guys. Let's kindly share the live, because Mina, that's how I scout for AMA recruiters. Guys, when you're out there looking for jobs, make sure you knock all doors, all possible doors. Yeah, for you to realize we only have 8 shares and we have 35 people here with us. Let's kindly share the live, guys. I'll give you just 2 minutes. Go City, share the live, and then we continue. I'll just give you a few minutes. Let's share the live, because Nyawazi, it has been tested and proven, guys. When we share the live and we go out there, you know, they see us, prospect employers. They will come. Inbox yami yaba packed with my employers besithi no bantu sifuna abantu abangaka, sifuna abantu abanje. I'll tell you why. Let me just blow my nose. I'll tell you why, guys, why I'm saying let's share any life. Right, sorry about that. Right, I'm back, guys. I'm back. And then sifakeni lama love, lama likes, and then also city, right, there's a star option as well. You can actually appreciate your girl ngama stars, fifaka stars as well, and then Lami, I'll be motivated to keep searching and searching and searching for these opportunities. Right, Lillian says as a carer, right, as a carer you do not need IELTS. Most companies never request for you to have IELTS, so as a carer, don't even worry about IELTS. But I'll say to you, don't limit yourself, guys. Do not limit yourself. If an opportunity doesn't arise in Ireland, when I only IELTS and saying, what do you mean I'm banking myself for Ireland, then what do you do? What do you do? But uzotry UK is recruiting, uzotry Canada is recruiting, well, I think Canada doesn't need IELTS as well. Uzotry other countries are recruiting, then what do you do? So don't limit yourself. Just go on, do your IELTS, be ready with anything that could be required anyway. Yeah, if IELTS is not required in Ireland and then they call you but you've got your IELTS, you just shove it and you take it from there. Excuse me, you take it from there. Yeah. So okay. Thank you, Percy. I love your style. Thank you very much. Angazi ukuthi style, but thank you so much. Sorry, forgot no else is it required when coming. Okay, so I hope I've answered that one. Right, while we wait for Shefra to check on that link, right, I want to help you with something else again, how you apply for these jobs. And I'm glad someone came through, right? Someone came through and confessed this to me. You know what, in as much as you're sharing the job opportunities, Nabantu, right? Utiena, she's been doing it this way, right? She sees the company, right? When she sees a company, then she applies directly through email. You know, other companies put their emails and everything. So Utiena, and I think this is the same problem that everybody is doing, which you might not get responses because of the wrong way you're applying. So she's been applying directly to the emails, right? You'll notice, guys, when I share an opportunity, there is a button when you go down that link, right? There is a button, Pansy, where you have to click that button, and that button will tell you to apply now, right? If you do not follow that, and you just go straight to the company's email, you send your CV, you send your documents and everything, you have applied incorrectly. You have failed yourself dismally already, right? Oh yes, someone is she's saying one should do IELTS before applying. Yeah, it's part of the preparation process. Yeah, for you to prepare for this diaspora journey, you need to do your IELTS. Just make sure IELTS is the basic requirement. Yeah, IELTS and the passport, those are the basic requirements. Or police clearance, like what TB test and what else? Yeah, those police clearance and TB test, I would say you can actually do them along the way, right? Other companies have actually said you actually get a job, right? You get a job and then they tell you what they're going to sponsor you for your IELTS, for your, you know. I remember Dion came here at one time. Would Dion talk to us about it? You know, her company was actually the company that she came through was sponsoring everything, like everything, including my IELTS. Those are the lucky cases, yeah. But if you know what, you're not a lucky person, just do the basic requirements. Your IELTS is the basics. That's why you realize what everybody is just doing their IELTS. Everybody is just ready with their IELTS. In as much as I want to put a disclaimer, guys, when I say do these things, I'm not guaranteeing you or these things won't expire on you. Some have had their documents expire on them. I myself personally had some documents expiring on me the time when I was preparing for Ireland. So it's nothing new when you are doing these things and then your documents expire on you. It's your responsibility to make sure you renew those documents because this is your opportunity. You're not doing it for anybody. I see my brother there, Ian Chimgwende. How are you? Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate you. Always push me, and yeah, I agree to be pushed. Thank you so much, my brother. Hope you're great. Thank you. So I've always said, guys, you have it is, that's how the journey goes. That's how the journey unfolds. You'll have situations along the way, where, your documents are going to expire and you have to redo. Don't give up and say, no, these things have expired, so I won't do this. No. That's how it is. And you do not determine really when you're going to be employed. In as much as you can keep pushing, but it's only God, unfortunately, not fortunately or unfortunately, for those who don't believe in what I believe, it's only God who determines whether this is your time. And your push as well, your hard work, the hard work that you put in, gives you the desired results. So if you're pushing, right, guys, every day you are putting in applications, maybe 40, 50. I've always said, when in as much as there are lots of links out there, make sure every link that you grab, but you have to make sure you are surfing that link, because others will be scammers. Make sure you're putting in your application. By the end of the day, there has to be a response to something, as long as you're doing things right? And then after you have done all the hard work, you've put in all your applications, you are praying about it and everything, it's only God who can determine if this is your time or not. Thank you, Shefra. I've just seen the link that you have sent there. Let me see if I can pin it. Right? Let me see if I can pin it. Right, pin this comment. Right, I've pinned that for those who were saying a link for the builders. So you see, that's how we do things, guys. So if we have builders here, unfortunately I haven't looked at the link, but the way we work together, we you don't just go straight and apply. If they ask you to send money, thanks, Shefra, let me add you. If they ask you for money, don't send any money. Let's hear Shefra. I'm sure she would want to explain about the link. Yeah, hopefully she'll be added. Thank you.
Good Lord.
Which I say,
No, I'm on a break.
guys,
This is our time and I'm a breaker.
guys, somebody said Mina and Shefra, we look alike. Who's more beautiful?
Hey, but to movie so you just pinned. I just checked. Lapana upine kuphela news 24. The other one, it's just a YouTube thingy that I think you can pin for them. YouTube, I guess it's Peter Lame Angzange Nguvule. I just forwarded to people. You don't get time to do this.
Yeah. Let me see if I can pin the right one. Let me see if I can repin it.
Both of them will be fine.
Okay.
Guys, we are cheese. I can't
Papa, tonight it's cold. Papa, it's very cold now.
It is. And baby, Mama had visited you guys in Apple. It's ever raining.
Raining. Good. So it's raining. Nakhona abantu abafuna ukuya swimming. Kuyagodola, kuyaqanda, kuyanezulu. Shefra, try and resend it because ngibona one nale engiyiphinileyo.
Serious?
Yeah, I'm just seeing one. But anyway, you can.
I think I'll be two. Yeah, is it?
Because just guys confirm if anybody can try.
If I exit here, and you are thinking I won't be able to come back again.
So, but you can still look it when drop
yes.
And then you pin a footage so that people don't lose the link. So
but one thing people must know, you would see UK, like most of these countries, they're very transparent. Into Zakona we has taller on the government website. And you don't have to have people misleading you. And teachers, I don't know if it's still open for teachers, because one of my teachers have of February. I'm not even sure if you're
it is open. Teachers. There is some evaluation that people need to QTS. QTS. Abantu ngani they are reluctant. Australia.
You have a degree, most I think.
It's so simple.
If you don't have a degree, because kulo teacher umntanami layo engihlala sikhuluma bengimbuza izolo, she said ukuthi usalinde yona. I think it takes time.
Yeah, it does take time, but still, as long as I've put in my documents and there's something happening, my backgrounds, at least to melele knowing what they're looking at the documents. Yeah.
Before I forget, you were asking Yendaba COS how it works. So what happens? I think the government gives them, I think, a certain number of COS that they give them quarterly. So it's just COS for the company. Then they then allocate it to your name. But I think once it's allocated to your name, they can't reallocate.
Okay.
You can't use it again.
All
So
right.
how people have been scammed, ukuthi uthola ukuthi eyami i-COS esengeke ngayisebenzisa i-COS number liyana, and also apply you use that number. So omunye umuntu sengathatha i-COS number yami and sell it to somebody. And then once they do that, when we use the application konke iyavuma because it's valid. Because ngiyayisebenzisa to apply for my dependents right now. Injalo ngalithi ifike home office ibisibhawusa ngoba bayazi si-allocated. That's how people get banned for 10 years. Abathola ngayo 10-year ban.
And it makes sense guy because ngangizibuza vele ukuthi kanti abantu laba how to kuhamba njani.
I think some used COS numbers to be all because it's a unique number.
So all right, uyabe ezayisebenzisa i-used njani?
So uyabe anti ma uyenze application lapha, there is a site ekubuza sponsor license number eka employer. Then kulalapho ebuza sponsor certificate of sponsorship number yakho. So if I give you mine and say ndoda ngilayo 5,000 later and I give you mine, izavuma usa apply but ngale phambili iza bounce definitely and they will give you a 10-year ban. They're not going to play.
Right. So how when you have decided to sell it to me, when I decide ungayisebenzisa?
Yeah, bengiyisebenzisa mina. Lokhana abantu abayenza fraud. It's just people are doing fraud. Abantu they are desperate. It's just people feeding on it desperation.
Very true. Very true. Yeah. Guys, I hopefully how this whole COS thing is being explained, because that's we understand like that. Honestly, you won't, because of your desperate, you won't part with your hard-earned money. At least this is how this whole stuff process goes around.
If it happens, definitely bayabe bethengisa lo mnikazi wecompany, because umnikazi wecompany ngiyoza tudinga abantu. There's a difference between most companies do work on a referral basis. Like I told you, when I got hired, it was on a referral basis. So a referral basis, it works as in okay, do you know anybody who you think is qualified? I forward your name. Then it's then up to you to have all the requirements, pass the interview. Then lokhana kokuthenga angazi how it works, but umnikazi la uyabe involved kade uzayi-allocate kanjani.
Kumele involved, exactly. Kumele involved because uyabe ikhiphe njani. How do they
kuthiwa hey company thina we don't sell them, sebebalekela ukuthi sebebanjiwe kuphela.
You remember Tingucho share from now ukuthi ama-companies, I've never seen a company phumayo lapha rightfully opened unlimited recruitment iphuma lapha ithi I have COS abamaphepha lethana. Carol.
I think she's the only
one.
She's
the only one. She's the only one. And I'm going to wayenza then. Kwakule transparency uyakubona ukuthi ukuthi you're going straight to the company, but khathesi they'll have a middleman,
middleman sebavalwa. I remember my cousin wabuya ngo-middleman umuntu oyele agency, but so uzabe lidingela umsebenzi kuma companies, like uzabe siba lama site and all that. So waze washo wathi hayi ama-agents asevaliwe vele, they are no longer being given ama-certificate of sponsorship, so pure direct employers only.
So people should be aware of that. Ukuthi vele middleman esithi no uyakwanisa ukukulokhuzela. No, there's nothing like that. Because I remember one of the recruiters, Shine, she actually came out here to say, I'm recruiting, but I'm no longer recruiting because of a red list. A red list is trying to cut away all middlemen, So if you're applying through an agency, a UK, tell yourself what in your scam, you have to be applying directly to a company. Straight to
company. And ama agency lawo alamagama ama company.
Yeah.
So I I don't know, mina abantu babejwayele ukumbuza ukuthi usebenzisa ama-agents. So I never used to understand because mina kwakuyisikhathi lesiyana, I don't know if people still do it kuma WhatsApp group, ukuthi you'll be having that list yama-requirements, ibuye ilama link our companies, either you go to their website, all those things, and that was good. But I think mina mangati right now I'm giving that to somebody, it's only gonna help ngama requirements, because ama companies amaningi aqalayo awasathathi right now, awasathathi right now, and the best place would be going Ubo Indeed, and that website here Koleana
visas,
and just go and get to know about the company as well, because I think lama schema ungawathola ku Indeed. I'm not sure about my chances, so it's better for you to go and research. But just go and check out your website, because I remember baby mama cousin when she was still back home, she would angatholi response. Why enthumela mina I've got unlimited calls, so enthumele ngifone kumbe ngimgudlele, thola ukuthi they use ama addresses indlu ezithengiswayo, and then you would think it's really
genuine. They actually use real companies' names, you know, bonalaba mascammers. When you say comfort keepers, you know, but as you go along your application, even requirements are they now start talking about the lawyers, I'm your visa, you know, I'm a visa officer. Visa officer for what? Visa officer I'm gonna later along the stage, you know.
Visa officer.
It's very common visa apply, not even talking to them, but you deal with visa issues. Now, so everything has been done, you've done your interviews and everything. But the scammers, you know, they would quickly say to you, congratulations. You have congratulations for what? You haven't even done we haven't done interviews or anything. You know, and then, so I think let's be on the lookout for it, because
and abantu vele, like we always say, I've always said to people, ask anybody owalethwa isihlobo sakhe. Most of those people bathwele nzima, yazi bathwele nzima abalethwa isihlobo, because sungathi indebted for life, kumbe kutheni ngathi uyabakoloda, yes imlethile, kutheni. So, and it's difficult ukuthi usuqala udinga nale switch company yangikhaya, ungrateful, low, you know, all those things start resurfacing and surfacing kancane kuyavela. Awusabuzwa, like I used to share house with a guy, wayedingelwe, you know, khona lokho uthi wayenza i-referral, I think umfazi kabhuti wakhe or something. Mntana abantu angazi if he still works for the same company, because belokho iswitch inzima ukudinga, guys, and ngabuye usithi iswitch awunamhlala athi siyake siwadinge size siyeke lesiqhubeke sikholise kube mnandi ecompanyini, kungabhori day one udinga futhi. So mntanana umuntu omncane uyewabona, bemnike ubesebenza, I think a month kumbe ubesebenza 8 days phakathi kwenyanga yonke, and I'm thinking if kuyimi ngifika ngiphiwa ama-shift anjalo, abantwana bangafa indlala musi.
Lapha bazithi wena usemazweni.
Kancane phela kuyavuka i-problem.
Exactly.
So athi nxa ngaba le problem maybe ngale ayafonela i-management, angavela kabuze nje ukuthi kutheni kumbe kutheni, uzazwa sefonelwa ngale
Hlobo ukuthi ungrateful.
Why vele kuyabe sokuthiwa hayi yena indaba ihle ifike kuthiwa uyadelela, and umntwana olungileyo vele uyabubona nje labo ungazi babe bezihluphelana. So bona obviously they are covering their back so that they keep doing ama-referrals for others who are still at home, but at his expense, at his peace of mind, at his uyahlala uphunga uba depressed nje ngento ezincane, you know, into encane will just trigger it, in a dark space. And then there was a time also if ever you have a problem, please tell us. And I'm thinking,
Why? Why? Is that how a company should function?
And if aren't you gonna summon me for some professional discussion in the office or something?
Hey, professional misconduct. Hey, I have to, be called for a hearing or what, everything will be according to. But like you are saying, in as much as if there was a but they are not helping us. They are is the favor. Cheap labor, cheap labor.
I saw another article, Epume, just a few days ago, they're on the rise. Ongama reports kona loko modern day slavery. They are on the rise. People are like omunye wasebenza ma calculate umholo wakhe ngemonth, it was amounting to about £3 an hour.
They're not sure. That's insane. That's insane. £3 an hour.
Honestly. Yabona i-helping hands yabona ike yaduma. It was very good. Ithatha abantu ifike ba-reimburse imali ze-IELTS ifike yenzeni. Hayi, mina engibazi bekhona le hayi.
Hayi,
usebenza bayakubhadala futhi if bengakuphanga ama-shifts bayakubhadala i-minimum wage.
This is great.
So shuthi i-minimum wage leyani iphuma kulabana abase-shifting. Ngoba osebenza i-live in ubhadalwa i-8 hours. That doesn't make sense.
That's crazy. Live in, how can it give you that 8 hours?
Ubhadalwa i-8 hours ngiphinde ngithi hayi yabo ngasawazi ukuthi yikho kumbe abantu ngoba siyathanda ukukhala, but but where there is smoke, there is no smoke without fire. Something like that. So now we have usunyathela, you should tread carefully whether shooting a switch, whether shooting, it's all good. But mangayesa abantu, I think uthiwa ungazuswitch ka-20 ube lama BRP ayi-20 akunandaba kodwa just don't make a mistake eyokusuka kubi ekhampanini, because they're going to revisit all those companies when you're applying for indefinite. So balelisa kuhle, if they want your notice, serve that notice period, ungasuki ngathi uyababalekela.
Like any other place, very guys, you always make sure you leave a good record. Yeah, well, I mean, I've always said if you have a problem, conflict resolution, employer, because in as much as you need the job, employer needs you as well to perform the job, because for the company to keep running, there has to be you doing the job. So I would, you all need each other. So that's why channels, the right channels that you need to use. Go approach your employer. If you're parting on a good note, or anything. If your employer is professional, things have to be done accordingly. So for the future references, because now, like Chef is saying, what most of sense are all applications are leave to remain, like permanent raise and everything. They look at all those records. They want you to be a good citizen in their country. But now I can't employer want to take this out. It's not good. Yeah. Look at the when the guy, look at what you really as well. Employee and upon post wako lapha
Me.
Not.
But anyway, abantu bangapheli umoya, some people do come to my inbox and say people are saying like this other former colleague of mine, she was saying people are busy kuma group, UK is not worth it. Should I continue or not? I say, I can't say continue, I can't say stop. You are the only one that knows how much that means to you. You are the only one who knows what's working for you in SA and what's not working for you in SA. For example, I always say, I felt like there was nothing else left for me in SA. So, into whatever I'll face here, I'll face it head on and I'll face it in Indlule. You understand? Because it's not really an option for me to go back.
Definitely.
I won't have anything going for me. So if omunye umuntu engabuya elo, like I said, a friend of mine came for a few months at Teti leave emsebenzini, efuna ukuzobona how it is for her. Wangamsebenzeli, wabuyela. She had a very good job. It's something to go back to. So you're not gonna take what Shifra is saying. Ngithi mina, no guys, kunzima, there's nothing easy.
Nothing.
Kanesi ngawuthi vele spend weekend off yami iqolo liyala lichisa lisenzani. Kodwa ngeke ungithole nguflight ngithi sembuyela. I'm not. You understand? I always say ukuthi there were months I would make money. But mina ngangikwazi ukuthi emsebenzini wami if I make money I could make it 2-3 months. Kodwa kuyaba le month ebheda ithathe wonke ama savings akho and you're back to square one. So angisakufuni khonokhyana. So if ever you hear something negative, ask your ethi ubesithi khona abantu bathi hey bafuna ukuseva baseve babuyela kusela lutho eUK. Ngithi babe sevani kungasela lutho. Because if kungasela lutho vele uyahluvuka ubuyela.
Thank you.
So it works differently for everybody. Ungathatha okuzwe ngomunye umuntu. We've experienced lots of hardships, guys. I mean, my company, like I've said, it was a great company, but we've had our
ups and downs. Yeah.
I don't just ngelinye ilanga ngiyatshona ngibhizi ngoku-apply i-switch. Kubuye kube right, ngihlale phansi ngichume. Ngithi hayi kathi ngifela imota yabo le hayi sengishiya mina sengisiyosebenza home. Sasa kuvuke ku-right ama-hours amangathathi. You understand? And people must understand ukuthi nxa abantu besithi akulama hours for normal companies, not lokho okwabama-COS abafika bakuhlalise for months and months. Mina, they know ukuthi no matter how much they are struggling ngama hours. Mina eyami 39 ngifuna emabhukwini ngoba i-minimum wage yami. You understand? I know ukuthi if ngaba below vele kungahle kunthrow off budget and all that. So sometimes it's all about standing your ground. Ngabona bekuphe o 20 hours lawo babona uyathula. Baza kuphi 15 babona uthula. So sebengakupha ngendlela abafuna ngayo. Because uyathula just like indaba ye off ukuthi bangaku office bangakucela i-day off yakho ukuthi isebenze babone nobantu uyavuma phela bacele uvume babone sokuphela inyanga off lokhu uvuma bona they just want i-company yabigiga.
Exactly. Vele
umzimba wakho uzazi ukukhethela i-day off bese ungasabi mnandi ngoba i-day off liyana uzayispend esibhedlela. Yeah, abantu bangaphela umoya, to be honest. And amalinki, someone I remember I told someone ukuthi they must keep checking ama live akho because you do share. Mina vele and sabi most of these companies that I come across babefuna try work, right to work.
Yes, most especially that's why I discover a job visa because indeed most companies really because we indeed would have a variety with visa sponsorship, but most of them they always want you to have right to work in the UK, right to work in Ireland, right to work in Australia and all that. So job visa and look at the opportunity for that.
And
so
they do have. But anyway, like list of companies under Konagu government.
Yeah.
So Zabu and abanye sponsorship here locals international. But
yes, vele ungalokhuza Shefran ngiyayikhohlwa nje website yakho but you've always shared it. I-government website. Ungabona visa sponsorship jobs in the UK.
Abantu badondiswa yikho but yikho lapho ozothola amakhiwa azabe engcono. But some of them they say it's too expensive uku recruiter international.
Yeah.
That's why sebethatha within.
Yeah.
Sebefuna abantu asebelapha already. So inhlanhla zabantu ngihlala ngithi azifanani.
Vele azifanani because abanye they'll fail
presenter something ku-CV yakho bengathathi international wena bakuthathe.
Exactly.
Umuntu ethi njani kanti mina ngilokhuzile mina ngi-apply people always say i-Sevacare iba rejectile, but the other time when someone had said ukuthi bam-rejectile, someone had just told my mother ukuthi utholile isiyo e-Sevacare. So it's just igrace yakho mayisekulokhethe khona lapho.
Exactly. Vele abantu shouldn't, be told otherwise. Ngoba people ungakhangela, the way people are coming through these airports. People still keep coming on a daily basis. Abantu bayabuya with full visa sponsorship. So when ungalalela otherwise the negatives, guys, uyasala while people keep going. Labona laba in the groups who are discouraging abantu ukuthi it's not worth it, or people in the UK who are saying that if you don't see them coming back, then it means they're just coming.
Mina ngikhontheka linde labo bantu abathi kuyabheda ababone sebephendukile umuntu, and give me your reasons why it didn't work out for you. If the money, because I remember Deliana ngehle ukungena kulokhuzeni yakho, you were talking about people that have things. I want to afford £47,000. Really, I would say we are happy. Because
exactly.
You have to work twice as hard to afford. Like Mina, I was even saying, Guti, rent eyamila. It's just a room with a shower. Just a very small room. Lapana wardrobe. Is graphic kongasoze nditshengise. I-wardrobe la i-chest of drawers sokuhle kuqala ishower ngapha ngumbheda sokule radiator lesinki lapha. It's very small, yabo, but I'm paying 550. Phela imali enganganihlala esantini yayibe inganihlalisa esantini futhi nje ku-penthouse wabona ngingala stress, but that's a rental room. Then we made another comparison eyokuthi imili ye-McDonald's it's £5, but £5 ngihambe e-SA ngiyathenga la McDonald's ayi-2. So that should tell you ukuthi you need to work twice as hard lapha for you to make it. So if you've got the money,
where are you going?
Where are you going? Imali lena you're enriching someone's pocket. And I saw mali la kuhulumende. I saw mali iya ku pocket yomunye umuntu. And if you feel you've got the money, I would obviously opt for Canada. Exactly. Proof of funds,
And that would be proof of funds. But abantu Canada ngazi ukuthi besabani, because yathi ngakhuluma ngaze ngathi shefa Canada le New Zealand ngaze ngabuya sen specify nge-New Zealand after I got further information ukuthi right, and as much as New Zealand our city they will convert, but there's some issues here and there. But ngiyakutshela abantu baphelele emoyeni, people still want to work around UK, around Ireland. I-Ireland njengami khathesi sami Ireland, guys, but akucaci i-recruitment yabo. Akucaci.
Mina ukuthi umuntu engimaziyo wabuya nge-care that side. Wabuya kudala ngesikhathi mina mbuya. That was, I think ufike around this time last year.
Okay.
She didn't even have a certificate. While
you see?
The child minding.
And how is she getting on?
It's fine. She's okay.
The Ireland, Inua ike recruit, that much I know. Ngake ngabafonela even still live lap, basically they've stopped recruiting. Eventually, indaba ye company, ilizwe lela didile le story like lapha kule war
Ukraine.
Right, Ukraine ithe vele iqala izitori zabantu. I-Ireland sihlakaniphile, instead of ukuthi bethi recruit people from
refugees
basebenzisa bona labo, even lama asylum seekers ngena that's why i-Ireland ingadingi IELTS phela, as long as uchayisa lapha kuphela ukwanisa ukulibreeda kuphela ukuthi Irish ubona ngani uthe that's it liyasebenza you know so andiyabona even lama asylum seekers bayasebenza within the local so recruitment zangikhona really like I'm saying ukuthi I'm trying to get registered to recruit abroad but it's hazy akuqedakali because they would rather not bring people abroad when there are people within abangakwanisa ukusebenza uyabona ngitsho though I don't dispute it bakhona ababuyayo aba-recruitayo but it's quiet akuqedakali otherwise akuqedakali I've been, like checking left, right, and center. How are you doing? I'm
a company, they are but I say it's certificate say child minding, I should think. Yeah.
And the requirements really about the certificate, the care certificate. So even if you have yours, yes, QQI level 5. If you have yours, it's fine. Maybe it might put you at an advantage than total, but you won't use it very. And they actually say it in other applications, other adverts. We will train you. Baza will train our QQI level 5 one. But now they want people corner. But if we are lucky, company recruiter, there is 1 or 2 but what which company they used or which or what
the person that I know, company they paid for Ireland you work permit.
Yes, you need to have the work permit. I think the
work permit was the expensive one. The company paid for it. Then but the daily visa, I think you go £1,000, 1,000 rand.
Visa is not expensive. Or to drive. Yeah, work permit you're very right.
Flights they paid. Everything we are
yeah. So but we won't give up because it means this is going on.
But I would say for real, if you might do it not even look at don't gamble because I think someone said the hours are a bit hours. Even my aunt was a nurse this past week who my shifts are 2 and like very quiet. So abantu benga movie ungagijimela ukuthi switch. Just check and see how it is. Last year, summer didn't affect us. Very short staffed, and the company was getting contracts left, right, and center.
Right.
So figure we try is affect summer, but this time we're feeling it. We're feeling it almost. So I figure 60 hours this week, but amanye may paying a minimum.
Clients, are they on holiday or what? Where are the clients?
Holiday. Because even if umuntu unless bedbound abanye laba phela thina bedom vele it's people who are still capable. I remember one client of mine ibihambe ku holiday ya Wales for a week yabo because it's hot and it's everything, so I think babe ku holiday
okay Tina, it's unlike us. Tina khathesi kuyi holiday, so yikho nganangiphela ama-hours abe more ngoba abanikazi be-country abafuna ukusebenza. So thina yikho lapho esiyithanda khona vele kuyabe kumnandi yazi yabukwa after the summer uyabulo kuyisakala kwakho kungisakazana kwakho nokuhle kakhulu. But anyway okusalayo ukuthi like what Shifra has said ukuthi guys you have to know your reason of relocating.
Just know it ngoba ungalandela ukuthi uShifra uthe wafika wathenga imoto guys le moto ye-£700 uyayithola uzabulokhu chazwa ukuthi mina ngifike ngathenga imoto nge-1 month kade hayi ngifike ngathenga yomsebenzi
exactly
from point A to B wena ukushiya impilo yakho right sufika lapho uthi hayi you were sold dreams. Mina I was very lucky because my little sister was very wayehlale ngixoxela ngelife yala. So it was not really a shock for into ezinye and she would say ukuthi yazini vele mawuhola 1.8 after my deductions and everything. That is the money. Would sit sometimes vele kwaphana ngisayenza visa. Sike sihlale phansi maybe your rent would be so much. Then when so much eyokuthumela ekhaya. So kwaba so realistic for me now when I got here.
And at least you made an informed decision. Ubuya usazi ukuthi this is what I'm going to expect.
And I knew ngizayithenga even in 2 years. So we understand. Ukuthi hayi uthenge usefike wathenga indlu ekhaya. Usefike sethenge S2 sethenga truck. I knew that wasn't. So
which was good really. Which was good
for me now, to be honest. And ungabuya ule ngqondo yokuthi usufuna ukuzothenga ama-truck usuzothini ubusuqeda lapho ungasathathi lama off vele ngoba wasuzusebenzela igovernment
kakhulu ngoba i-taxes awu
phela abantu I always say hey bazathi abanikazi bendawo bazathi ngibhajaza indaba zabo kodwa iqiniso elikhona ukuthi abantu okukudala ngizayikhuluma ngesintu okudala bela ikakhulu laba babengala maphepha basebenza imali yabo beyithola esandleni ayidluli ngale esals
angathi babe ukuhambisa njani
enza vele abaningi uthola ukuthi anti wena mawufike ungala maphepha usenza lezinto uthola imali oyiholiswayo abavela sebelamaphepha asebe right bona ungasebenza amalanga amabili uhulumeni uthi wena imali yakho ayikwanelisi ukuphila isenzani ikakhulu yenzwa ngamadoda abalekela i-maintenance futhi le
right
asebenza amalanga akhe amabili uhulumeni aphinda amthopha phela aqede lapho ayadinga umsebenzi omholisa esandleni
ndiyibo futhi ababona abasifaka ipressure
njalo ngoba uzathenga yonke into wena ulokhu ubhizi usebenzela
yibo abasifaka ipressure ukuthi uyazi uzawutha uyazi usethengisa ipaza uyazi iFlower Center wayidadabula wachaya
wayidiliza wayiyakha kuhle
qeda lapho na usethenga ama-trucks akhe umuntu onkhona vele is always on the run like uyayenza imali udinga usethi laba abantu bakwenza njani
uzokuthiwa ubesekhaya usebuyelile usehambile usebuyelile yebo abanye basebenza kahle angitsho ukuthi bonke benza njalo but leyo ngayitshelwa first hand ngumunye enje hayi mina vele ngiyenza so and okokuqala vele into yokuqala ngambalekela ukuthi umama wabantwana wayethanda ukufuna imali eningi eyaqala ngayo umama wabantwana wayefuna imali eningi so ngabona ukuthi hayibo kuyaphela mina la
uyakwazi ukuthi leyo shift sizayisethenga idate sibila sike siyidiscuss abantu they should know ukuthi vele you can never be the same as omunye umuntu uyabona because lwana amaphepha akhe vele ase-right everything of theirs is okay there is no way lapho azafuna uku-aplayela i-citizenship leave to remain abe lama and all that but when I will catch up with you as long as usakhasa because all these things has to apply leave to remain bakhangela i-tax lokuzenini yakho how have you been doing and all that so siba stuck usulandela abanye asebele mpande khona so that's going to be a topic for
that's very true just like ukuthi vele khonkiyana okutsho ukuthi angeke impilo yakho yafana lo munye umuntu don't even try and compete singaze sibuye sonke sibuye nge-same month wena uzabuya nge-same month ngikhaya kade sime kahle wena ubuye ngezikolo mina la namhla hayi lokho ngizibhadalela izikolodo zami nje ngingazifakeli ipressure ngizibhadalela izikolodo zami ngingazifakeli ipressure but there will come a time omunye umuntu ngenza lokunye okungumfana so ngisasebenza amadapho apho kuthi me I save 700 pounds every month I save 700 kodwa ngithi yakhangela kule 24 years akula mntwana nokumsupporta emuva so ngifakelelwa ipressure umntwana
le girlfriend labana vela bathi le girlfriend angisupport so that money is just for them and you can never be the same as them uyabona so vele singafakela nama-pressure ungavumi ukufaka i-pressure know your situation and deal with it run ngepace yakho
ngepace yakho nxa labanye ababekhala ukuthi abantwana as long unomuntu okuchiya layo umntanakho chiya umntanakho ubuye usebenze. Mina, it's been a year, almost a year and how many months. But lokhu ngingakatholi my feet enough ukuthi umntana wami ngingamthatha. Because I think the most kubuhlungu ukuthi ngilethe umntwana uzwe sokuthiwa usethethwe ngama-social workers. Don't ever. Nangu udade wami uthi lovely my person. Yes, daddy. So,
Uyawazi ukuthi i-break yakho how long?
hayi i-break yami it's sengilala vele manje.
Shepha
ngasaphenduka athi akazithi mina I need at least okuyi-awanyana ukuthi
hayi namhla ungalali hawantu lo sisi wakho mana ngikhathe ngithi come back again
alright.
after 10 minutes. Yeah, 5 to 10 minutes. Guys, we'll be back soon. Let's just take a commercial break. Sisaphenduka and then xa sesiphenduka sesiqedisa and then sesishare nama-links that are available. All right. Uphenduka sharp guys. All right, guys. See you soon.